then you're not me. So with a brand new boot, you're going to have to establish your own identity. And here's what I see. Rookies trying really hard to mimic, to copy, to pretend to be somebody they're not. Something they're not. In the beginning, there's a drive, a desire, a need to fit in, to find one's place in the fold. Rookies are looking to establish themselves as an asset to the agency. And sometimes they try to accomplish this by replicating or imitating senior staff. I'm not talking about watching or studying their veteran counterparts and copying the good and throwing out the bad, because that's what they should be doing. No. I'm talking about the counterfeiting. I'm talking about the correctional officer that couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag acting like Cassius Clay. I'm referencing the probationary professional pretending to be proficient when he isn't. Because here's the deal. The beautiful thing about the correctional environment is that it will expose you. It will reveal the real you. Whether you consent or not, whether you want it to or not, his job, your peers, the population will see right through your facade. For instance, say you have an officer at your facility, a genuine badass. The real deal Holyfield. And as legend would have it, this officer can and has handled his business on several occasions without even receiving an abrasion or a bruise. He ain't never scared and he has yet to lose. You watch him with great admiration as he interacts with the inmates. You say to yourself, self, I want to do that. I want to be him. But here's the problem. You're not him. You don't have the ability to behave the way that he behaves. To run a unit like he runs a unit. To communicate, to de-escalate. You don't have the history, the clout, the necessary skills to carry this out. Maybe someday you will. You'll learn. You'll earn some cred, your respect. But here's the deal, okay? Now, listen to this. You as a new officer need to figure out who you are. Meaning, how will you carry yourself? How will you govern the galleries? Are you a talker or a communicator? Do you have the ability to quickly establish a rapport and build a working relationship? Are you a hard-nosed, no-nonsense, my way or the highway, black and white, wrong is wrong and right is right type? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? You can roll your eyes if you want. Snow skin off my back, because I'm established. You're the new Jack. You're the new boot trying to be tough, writing charges, talking crazy, trying to exert some sort of dominance because you think that's how you're going to impress us? It's not. I know what you're doing. You're looking at the cool kid, the high school quarterback, the ADSEG officer whose sleeves are taken in, tailored so tight that they could double his tourniquets. You're listening to officers in the locker room exchange war stories about shoulder pins and straight arm takedowns and shakedowns that yielded shanks and extra sheets, and you're like, gee whiz, if I could only prove to the cool kids that I'm cool. Because you don't want to be labeled as weak or soft or scared. You don't want to be written off by your peers, cast aside. But here's the thing. You can't be something or someone that you're not. Not in here. So let me be clear. You gotta be yourself. Al Roker says this. He says, always be yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's all you really got. And in a unit, in a dorm, it's just you. There's nobody else. And if you don't know who you are, you're going to have some issues. So I came across this article, this piece on lifehack.org about being happy and being yourself, and it's kind of decent. So it offers some tips. So here we go. Here's some information to help you find yourself. Number 1, don't aim to please others. Now it's important to assimilate, acclimate, to find your place on the team. But sometimes we can try a little too hard to fit in. Remember that you can't please everyone, so you gotta please yourself. Number 2, don't worry about how others view you. Now, it's important in corrections that your fellow correctional officers can trust you, rely on you, but you don't need them to like you. And you definitely shouldn't alter or change who you are just to gain their approval. Number 3, try to learn more about yourself and be honest with who you are. Are you type A, type B, confrontational, quiet, cold, caring? Who are you? Discover that, explore that, and stay true to that. Number 4, appreciate yourself. Embrace your attributes, your quirks, your flaws. We all got them. But there are things that you could do and do well that I can't do. See, not in my wildest dreams could I ever be you. And that takes me to number 5. Be confident with who you are. And this one's huge, because we don't need you to front. We want you to be you and be confident in who you are. And if you are sure of yourself, if you believe in yourself, then eventually we'll believe in you too. Probably. Number 6, forgive yourself for the mistakes and missteps, the mishaps and misunderstandings? We all screw up, and you will too. So let's just learn from that and move forward. Number 7, stop being so negative about yourself. Stop being concerned with the glass and if it's half empty. Instead, change your perspective. At least you have a glass of water, and it's the same inside. You have to try to focus on the positive, or the negative will destroy you. Number 8, find a hobby, and I've talked about this in other videos before. Do something outside of work that takes your mind off of work. Well, I don't know what that is or what it looks like for you, and I don't really care. But find it. Do it. It'll make you feel better. Number 9, learn from your mistakes. I cover that in number 6? Crap. And lastly, number 10, strive for what you want to accomplish. Where are you going? Who do you want to be? Being true to yourself doesn't mean that you're stuck, stationary, so go after those goals. Evolve as a person. It is possible to progress and still be who you are. Look, at the end of the day, you have to be you and be the best version of you that you can be. And the agency doesn't really need another version of me. Guys, if you found value in this video, let me know in the comments below. And before you go, before you fall way down in that YouTube rabbit hole, like and share this video. And make sure to subscribe to Guardian RFID for more premium correctional content like this. All right, guys, that's all I got. Until next time, be smart, stay safe, stay sane, and we'll talk soon.